Well, hello everybody. Welcome to QS. Sorry, I just opened my drink here. To get ready for the bike ride. So welcome back to the island. Welcome to our Tuesday Backstreet bike ride. And we are starting here on Angela Street, just off Duval Street. And we are going to head down Whitehead Street and focus tonight on the little streets in between Whitehead Street and Duval Street. And from there, head over to the southernmost point and then over to the sunset at the Truman Waterfront. So here's the corner of Duval Street and Angela. And we are now headed down Angela Street. One of our new restaurants here, Kayo, a nice outdoor space, hidden away here, tucked away on Angela Street. And here we do have a couple of little lanes. So I know this one is a one-way, but I think we can squeeze in here or see if there is somebody coming up behind us or in front of us, or whichever. So welcome everybody. Oh, look at that. Hey, he's hiding. Oh, that one. Pineapple does not listen. Pineapple is like a cat. I don't know if you saw him. Beautiful bird, and he decided that he was going to sit up there and not move. Nope. Pineapple does not listen. So this little lane here is just off Whitehead. It's between Whitehead and Duval Street. But I am pretty sure many of you have not been down here. I think I've been here down here once or twice. But that is about it. Just out of curiosity to see where it leads. And here we are on Whitehead. So actually, we have the Green Parrot at the red light over there. Green Parrot and the Courthouse Deli. And we are headed down Whitehead towards the southernmost point. We're gonna ride past the Hemingway house. So over here is another little lane, although this one doesn't even have a name. By the way, my friends, it is a slightly chilly night here. It's 73 degrees, feels like, and actual temperature. And so this little lane actually ends here. Well, actually it is L-shaped, and you can go around the other way to our left here, so you can access it from Angela Street, and it leads us behind the Pincher's restaurant here. So this is actually a parking lot for Pincher's. I didn't even know they had one. So if you're not sure, some of the restaurants on Duval Street might actually have some parking behind them off in the little lanes, but of course you've got to go and find it. That's the tricky part. So instead of heading back over to Angela on this via this little connection here, we're gonna continue back to Whitehead and over to the southernmost point through the little streets between Duval Street and Whitehead. So you can see these little lanes like this one here, they don't connect to Duval Street anymore, but they lead to the back side of some of the buildings on Duval Street. And of course, chickens everywhere. Okay guys, just making sure I can see your chat here. Ta-da! Hey! So hello my friends, welcome dear Conclan. Welcome to our Tuesday Backstreet bike ride. As always, we'll head over to the Truman Waterfront and for a little sunset in just a bit. As you can see, no clouds tonight, so we should have a nice view. And we'll turn here on Petronia. I'm not the kind of music can't go home. I can't get love out no fool. The broken heart I truly can. So of course a lot of you know Petronia Street, and then right ahead to our right would be Blue Heaven. But we are turning onto Little Terry Lane here, so we're not going to stay on Petronia tonight. Exploring the little lanes around Whitehead Street for a nice and quiet and laid back evening stream right here on the island. Let's see if we bump into any cats. I forgot to bring any treats. Okay, our first cat for tonight. Hello. Hey. Hey there. We should do a stream cats of Key West, but then obviously cats being cats, we probably wouldn't bump into any. I'm admiring the shark car. Hey. And over here, this little Terry Lane continues across Olivia, so I think we should be headed that way. Just for context, the Hemingway house is right there on the corner of Whitehead Street and Olivia. So we're like half a block from the Hemingway house. Continuing on Little Terry Lane. You can see the lighthouse coming up to our left. So we are behind the lighthouse. This actually here, this should be the property of the lighthouse. There we go. Pretty neat view from here. Ooh, I like the colors of these. Like a very light mint green and like a baby powder pink with a white. Really cool. So of course this lighthouse was it's active in the Galaxy Gazette question. So it is active in the sense that you can go inside and you know visit it and everything. It doesn't serve as a lighthouse anymore because it used to be much closer to the coast, of course. But right now, you know, being on Whitehead with all the added land and the military base, etc., it no longer serves as a lighthouse. In case you were wondering why that lighthouse is kind of in the middle of the island. And this house here is called the Sapodilla house. If you watched our porch session on Sunday, we were making Sapodilla mojitos without mint, so they weren't really mojitos, whatever. We were trying to make Sapodilla drinks, and I think a unripe Sapodilla snuck in there, so we weren't really able to drink it. That's interesting. So this is called the Sapodilla house. Not sure if it's I don't think it's a Sapodilla tree. There aren't any on it, so. So we'll continue on these beautiful little streets here. So today we are doing the small back streets between Whitehead, well, Whitehead in the center, and then south to Whitehead, well, west to Whitehead we have Thomas Street, and then east we have Duval Street. So some of these houses, you can tell that they were storefronts. So we are in Bahama Village. So there used to be a lot of little stores and places around here which have been turned into houses. We've seen, ooh, look at those bananas. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Yeah, these praying something bananas. I'm not really sure what they were called. They look like hands, really close together. Yes. Hey. So Bahama Village, lots of repurposed buildings. We have an old movie theater that is now an artist's house, workshop. We have places like this church here that is now an art gallery, and actually also somebody living in there. So if anybody wants to live in a church, I think it's for sale. So currently it is a gallery, but it is being sold as a house to live in, as well as, I guess, having some exhibition space. That's pretty cool. So we are back on Whitehead, and I thought we'd do a quick detour to the southernmost point, see how busy it is. Of course, we have a lot of people in town. And I think from there we're gonna head down Thomas Street towards Truman Waterfront. So of course, starting here to our right, we have parts of the naval base, and as you know, technically speaking, southernmost point is not really the southernmost point, but it's the southernmost accessible for civilians point. Okay, we are going to have problems with YouTube because I hear some very loud background music here. YouTube is not going to like that. It's going to be similar to the driving up and down the keys. So I might have to cut out the audio later. So if you want to rerun and you can still hear it, then the video has not been blocked. But I might have to cut out the audio for this. So look at that, pretty busy here. And we do have a lot of wind here, so I think some of these people are about to get wet here. So you can see, based from, compared to when we were here last time, the sun has moved quite over here by now. People still come here for sunset, but in summer, you can't really see the sunset from the southernmost point. So yeah, you can see people are actually standing in line on the little wall because it's splashing. We do have a lot of wind. I was actually initially planning on going to the beaches on the south side to go and check for shrimp boats, but the wind's kind of coming from an odd direction, so it's not totally north. So I'm not sure they would actually be protected by the island on the south side. So no chasing shrimp boats, although I do think I see one over there. So yeah, you see them standing in line on the wall. That's where I took the one I got. Should have a really nice view of the sunset tonight from the Truman Waterfront. So we'll be headed down to Backstreet for a block or two. Southernmost house to our right. Oh, a butterfly conservatory. So here we are on the Atlantic side of Duval Street. Welcome if you're just joining us. Welcome to Key West. for a little evening bike ride. We're exploring the streets around Whitehead Street. So right now we are on Duval Street and we're headed back towards Whitehead and then Thomas Street. And then we'll be headed over to the Truman Waterfront for the sunset, which is a nice open space area where we can access with the bikes. If this is your first time with us, please do subscribe to our channel. If you want to see more of Key West, hit the notification button so you know that when we are live. And pretty much everything we do is streamed live. We sometimes do upload some videos, but pretty much everything else is live streamed. And we do bike rides like these. We do the sunset celebration on Mallory Square. We do live streams from the bar with some live music. And we are turning back into the small streets. So by Duval Street for tonight. We were on Duval Street just yesterday, actually, starting the stream on our way to Captain Tony's. And by the way, we will be back at Captain Tony's tomorrow. We have a little lane, little Thompson Lane. So yes, we will be back at Captain Tony's tomorrow. Live stream starting at 6:30. If you want to join us at the bar, bring your favorite drink, kick back and listen to some music. So you can see this street here, which I think is Louisa Street in this part. It kind of turns by 90 degrees here. You can see over there is Duval Street, but it is cut off. It's a private property there. So we are back on Whitehead. We cannot continue on to Thomas here just yet because of the naval base. You can see there is a fence, so it doesn't go any further. I think the next street is going to be possible though. Thank you so much, Dane and B, for the super chat. Thank you, Jim and Michelle. I love the light this time of the day. I know I keep saying that. I probably say that every single time. So we are now on Thomas Street, which is 1 block over from Whitehead and 2 blocks over from Duval Street. I love it how the flowers match the door, or the door match the flowers, I guess. How cute is that? Beautiful little cigar houses, conch houses where the cigar makers, the workers used to live in. So believe it or not, this is the very end of Truman Avenue. Not so much of an avenue right here. But you know, once Truman Avenue kind of meets with Whitehead Street and then, you know, US 1 turns, that's where Truman Ave becomes this little street here. So we are on Emma Street now. To our right is what used to be the cinema and then a church. There's now an artist gallery right here. Emma Street meeting Petronia Street here. So far, far over there you can see Blue Heaven. Here we have Santiago's Bodega. If you like tapas, nice place to sit outside. To our left, our beloved Pepper Pot Island Cafe. Hey! One of our new favorite places. They do close around 6 o'clock though, so it's more of a lunch spot, and they currently don't have any tables, so it's takeout only, but it's so worth it. Delicious Bahamian food. And let's go down this one, and then we can get onto the Truman Annex waterfront area. There is a little shortcut here, so you can see we're kind of getting close to the well, this used to be the diesel plant here to my right. And straight ahead we do have our little pantry and little library. Here's our little library. And we have our little pantry, the original, what they now call the little baby pantry. There's a wish box if somebody needs something specific, and you can come here and drop off groceries, back to school or school supplies, books, first aid kits, whatever you can imagine somebody would need. And if there's something very specific, they can even put things in the wish box. I think like recently there were requests for like toothbrush and like basic toiletry items. So this is a really cool initiative. There now is a second one in a different area, and there's also one that is indoors. So it's definitely a project that keeps developing, which is really nice. And so, of course, all this is being reviewed to see, what they're going to do with these, with the old plant over here, for example, and all this space here, which used to be belong to the Navy base. You can still see some stuff over there. Some of you said it might be like ammunition storage space, that kind of underground. And it's also a shortcut into the Truman Waterfront, Truman Annex. So here we still have the entrance to the naval base, naval station over here. And here we are. Let's go and check out that sunset. Oh, there is a wall of clouds on the horizon. And it looks like there is something going on the Ingham tonight. So you know that on Fridays and Saturdays this becomes an outdoor bar that opens an hour before sunset. So you can come here for happy hour and watch the sunset on the Coast Guard ship. And they seem to have a special event going on here. You can see it's pretty windy looking at those palm trees here. And so yes, it looks like the sun is going to set behind those clouds. So official sunset time is in about 3 minutes. Surprised the water looks this calm, but then again, this is the submarine harbor. So it's kind of protected from all sides. There is the doggy again, who likes to lay in the middle of the of the pier, right there. Thank you so much, Deb, for the super chat.
And I know this because when I walked up, I was like, ew.
You can tell the wind coming from the northeast, I think. The boats are all staying close to Sunset Key. So I'm pretty sure that the water might be a little bit, just a little rough out there. Again, it looks really quiet here because it's so protected on all sides. But I'm pretty sure it might be a little bit choppy. Thank you so much, Hunka Hunka, for the super chat. We made it all to the end, all the way to the end here. No connection to go over here. So I think this part is called, is it the Admiral's Pass or something? I know it has something, it's something with Admiral. And there have been talks for quite a while to connect these two, so you would be able to walk all the way from the Truman Waterfront to Mallory Square. But it's been in the talks for quite a while, so not really sure. To be honest, I'm not really sure what to think of it. I mean, obviously, on one hand, it would be nice to be able to go for even longer walks, but it also means that you will get more people from downtown and Old Town over here to the Truman Waterfront. And it's kind of nice to have, you know, like one space that is really busy and more like a, you know, sunset celebration party thing with lots and lots of people. And here you have the quiet end where people just come and hang out with their bikes and just look at the sunset, not too crowded, wide open space.
Hey, that lady's on a weird bike. People have been getting any sort of. Well, Ryan got irritated with me too on the AM when I was standing on the top. No, on the AM. Yeah, on the AM, the first half of the AM,
Wondered who fired the cannon. You never know, you kind of hear like random cannons going off around sunset time here in Key West. So I know there was one of the sunset cruises, the pirate one, that does. I wonder if it was them. So they set off the cannons at sunset, but this one sounded to be coming from this direction. So I don't know. And then again, I don't really know what the private event on the Ingham is. Maybe they had something to do with it. Who knows? So too bad. Looks like we didn't see the actual sunset. There was a ball of clouds. Okay, guys, I have to zip up my hoodie here. It's getting a little chilly. Okay, I think I zipped right over the mic. Hope you guys are okay. So what's the temperature? It must have cooled down quite a bit though. Maybe it's also because, well, slowed down the exercise here. Let me see. Nope, still says 72 degrees. We started at 73. And it's not going to cool down much more than that. It says overnight it's going to be 71. So we're still going to stay in the 70s tonight here. So very quiet here tonight. So as I mentioned, the wind is quite chilly, so they covered up the side here. So not much of an afterglow tonight. I'm curious if the termites are still going to swarm tonight, by the way. Last Tuesday was pretty bad. About the 15 minutes after the sunset, that's when these guys come out. But I think by Thursday I haven't seen any anymore, so maybe the season is over. Who knows? Beautiful. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight on our Backstreet exercise bike ride. And we will be back tomorrow, starting 6:30 Island time from Captain Tony's Saloon with some live music if you want to come and hang out at the bar, go grab a drink. Made it to the middle of the week, right? We have to celebrate that. So 6:30 Captain Tony's Saloon. Stay safe, everybody. Have a great evening. And again, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Have a great night. Take care, everybody. Bye.